Hey, what's up? In this lesson, we are going to do some post-production in After Effects to our Cinema 4D render. First, we need to know how to import any project or any video in After Effects. To do so, go to this panel on the left, right-click and go to Import and then File. Look for the folder where you have the two files. Select them and press Import. Then a window will appear where you will be asked what to do with the alpha channel. In this case, it doesn't matter as we are not using it. Now we need to create a composition. After Effects works with compositions, which are projects. To create one that has the same size and length as our video, click on the video and drag it to this icon over here. Perfect. As soon as you let go of the button, the video will appear with the same size and length. That is 90 frames, which equals 3 seconds. In a composition, this would be like a layer in Photoshop. So, we can have more videos or more objects on top of it. In this case, we are going to drag this motion blur video just above the video we already have. Okay, so we've already imported our two videos. This motion blur map determines the speed of the objects in a specific moment. For example, in this part, there isn't any object here, but when they begin to appear, you'll see that the conveyor belt has some colors. They specify the speed of those objects so that it allows us to have some motion blur in our scene and gives it some realism. Guys, turn off the motion blur video because we won't need it for now. Let's create some effects. If you can see the Effects and Presets panel, just open the window menu and select it. Here, this one. Alright, so we have the Effects and Presets panel here. The only thing I often do for renders of cartoon-like scenes is to add a couple of curves. Just type curves. Okay, perfect. And you'll find the effect. Select the effect and drag it to the main video. Perfect. As soon as you let go of the button, the controls for that effect will appear on the left. For this first curve, we'll just move it up a bit while holding click. That's it, a little bit up. This will improve the balance of the white colors in our scene. Sometimes the whites look matte, so this will improve them. Now we need more contrast in our scene. Add one more curve to the main video. Perfect. Now, to generate some contrast, you need to edit the curve so that it looks like an S. But just slightly. To see what we've done, turn off both curves. To turn them off, go to the Effect Controls panel and check these boxes. So, this is our scene. Now, see how it looks with both curves on. Depending on what you want, you can improve the scene. Let's increase the contrast a little bit. Alright, this is the contrast that I was looking for. It's very subtle, but the change is still noticeable. Perfect. Now we're going to create an adjustment layer by right-clicking and go to New Adjustment Layer. Now, we are going to add an effect to achieve the motion blur. Go to the Effects and Presets panel and type RSMB. If you can't see this effect, it means you don't have it installed in After Effects. So if you don't have it, you have to install it. So after dragging it to the adjustment layer, you'll see this in red. Now we need to select our motion blur layer for this effect. So in Motion Vectors, select the motion blur video. You'll see that it's already working. What is this effect for? Take a look at the left part of the animation. Let me turn off this effect for a moment. If we don't have this effect, you won't see any blur. In any case, we need to reduce the intensity to 0.01. Now let's increase it bit by bit. You have to be careful with these effects because they could ruin our project. Let's try with a value of 0.1. Nope. Let's try 0.08. Oops, no, 0.07. Alright, we have a little blur in these objects on the left. Those. And this little blur contributes to create another effect to our animation. We are not going to use any more effects, nor we are going to make any changes. We're just going to play the animation to see how it looks. So, if you press the 0 key on the numeric pad, you'll make a RAM, a ROM preview of the animation with all the effects we have created, and this green bar will show the progress. And we'll see all the effects we've created. So, when it's done, the animation will play at normal speed. Perfect. So we've done a little post-production to our scene so that we can export it. Now we are going to export it as a video. First, rename the project, and I'm going to call it Dog Hot Dog. Then, in this panel, select the composition because we are going to export it with everything we've done to it. So, go to Composition, add to Render Queue. Perfect. And a new panel will appear at the bottom with the exporting options. The first one determines the quality of the final video. And we'll leave this in Best Settings. Next, click on the word Lossless. And let's take a look at this. If you have QuickTime installed on your computer, you'll see these default settings. The format is QuickTime and the channels are RGB. Finally, you need to turn on the audio output. You don't have to change anything else, so press OK. Here you'll see where the render will be exported. In my case, I'll choose my desktop, so it will be saved there. After that, we just have to press Render. Great! So we have exported the video. Let's go to the desktop and let's look for this file. And OK, here it is. Double click on it. Alright, here is the video and here is the animation. Okay, so we've created this fantastic animation with the post-production in After Effects. I hope you liked this course and learned a lot in Cinema 4D and After Effects. See you in the next video.